Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Lunchtime with Jemima. It's the last Friday of the month, and this is a chance for me to demonstrate different techniques for you to experience them, and for hopefully to create a little bit of space in your day, to relax, to let go, to find different ways of doing that, because there are thousands and millions of different ways that we can choose to feel better, to take a breath. And today, I'm going to demonstrate hypnotherapy. People are just starting to join. Welcome. Good. Just pinning my what's it. Okay. Welcome. Hi. So to everyone who's joining me on the Zoom call, anyone who's watching live on YouTube, or anyone who is watching the catch up, then welcome. Thank you for being here. So as I say, we're going to be doing some hypnosis today. There are lots of myths that surround hypnosis. We have all the kind of TV hypnosis, if you like, of people getting hypnotized into being chickens and eating onions and all these sort of different things. And that is a form of hypnosis. And it's kind of sold as almost like someone's taking over. But hypnosis is not a state of unconsciousness. It's not a state of someone taking possession of you. It is a choice always. You cannot hypnotize someone who doesn't want to be hypnotized. It is really a state of relaxation and a way to separate your unconscious mind from your body, from your conscious mind, so that we can reprogram the unconscious mind. So, the unconscious mind is where we hold all our beliefs, all our patterns of behavior. And the number one directive for the unconscious mind is that we stay alive. It doesn't really care how we feel, as long as we're alive and we're functioning. That's its priority. So it doesn't really matter to your unconscious mind if you're having a good day or a bad day. Your experience of that is kind of the bit you can work on consciously. You can make different choices, you can focus on different things, you can do things that feel good. But unconscious mind stores and holds patterns that were created in the past, and it holds them until we create something new. And hypnosis is a way of changing any patterns that are unsuccessful, unhelpful. And when you're working with your unconscious mind, welcome. When you're working with your unconscious mind, consciously and unconsciously and physically, you're all going in the same direction, then things start to feel better, things change. So when you're being hypnotized, you are not being taken over or possessed by anyone or anything. You are choosing to relax. Your mind is choosing to allow this reprogramming to happen. It's not something that happened. It's not a passive process. So I don't know if you've ever seen, the kind of TV hypno tricks, where I'm trying to remember the name, but I think it was called Heist, about maybe 10 years ago, where the hypnotherapist chose certain people out of an audience. So that first of all, the people who put their hands up, they wanted to be involved, so they're already in the right frame of mind to be hypnotized. He brought them off on stage, did different things, and the ones that responded the most to him were the ones he picked. So he chose the people he was using within that program because they wanted to be hypnotized, they wanted to be part of it. So that's going to be more successful. Hypnosis is not being gullible, being weak-minded. Being controlled by someone else is not a loss of control. It is an awake state. So often we can just close your eyes, take a breath, tune into your body. That is a hypnotic state. Another hypnotic state is when you're driving, you suddenly go 5 miles have gone past and you haven't thought about what you're doing. You're in a trance-like state, you're in driving mode. Part of you knows exactly what you're doing and part of your mind is wandering. We go in and out of these different trance states all the time. So it's a normal process. It's where imagination can take over. It's an exercise for your mind. It's building rapport with yourself and your unconscious mind, so you're all working together. And it's actually the ultimate display of control, because when you can choose to separate yourself from your body, from your experiences, allow your body to relax, to let go, whilst tuning into different frequencies, different imagination, different thoughts, it's a very powerful place to be. And it's sort of narrowing the barrier between the conscious and unconscious mind. It's just sort of thinning that so they kind of blend and change starts to happen in the unconscious mind. So let's dive in. If you've never experienced hypnotherapy before, that's great. There's nothing you need to do. You can't get it wrong. You are going to be listening. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If you're sitting at the desk and there's people around and you don't want them to know, you can just kind of have soft focus. You don't have to be lying down and as if you're sleeping to go into hypnosis. It is important that you're not currently driving or operating machinery or chopping up vegetables. Anything you need your conscious mind for, don't be doing that. But anything else, you can just allow yourself to go with the process. So I'll just talk you through what's going to happen. I'm going to read what's called an induction, where we're going to take your mind in your body through a relaxation process. And then I'm going to ask your permission to go deeper. And then I'm going to be introducing ideas about relaxation, about success, and what you might want for your future. So just for a moment, just focus on what it is that you would like to achieve. If you could wave a wand, wake up tomorrow and things were working for you. I'm going to be going more general, relaxed, calm, peaceful, maybe throw in some confidence. Just focus on what you want your unconscious mind to get from it, and it will lay that in itself. So just have a moment to think about that. You might want to make a note. Good. Great. And now just bring your attention to the top of your head. Scan down through your body, noticing how you're feeling right now. Take a few easy breaths. Good. Lovely. So sit back, relax, and if you haven't already done so, just close your eyes if that feels comfortable. In a very few moments, you're going to be more relaxed than you've ever known yourself to be. I'm going to mention certain parts of your body, and as I do, I want you to just feel that part begin to relax. Just feel your body begin to relax. In order to help you relax, I want you to visualize yourself on a very beautiful little white sailboat. You feel the sun warming every muscle, nerve, and bone in your body. The sky is the most beautiful blue you've ever seen. Just a few white puffy clouds lazing in the sky, and as you hear the sounds of the sea and the sounds of the sailboat, you begin to feel more and more relaxed. As I mention certain parts of your body, you'll feel that portion just begin to relax, so that in a few moments you will be more relaxed than you've ever known. Starting with the forehead, I want you to feel all the little frown lines, all the little worry lines in your forehead just seem to disappear. The forehead smooths out, feels so relaxed, and you feel this relaxation coming around the eyes. Now the eyelids seem to become very, very heavy, so heavy they don't seem to want to open. You may feel them move or flutter a little bit, but that's okay, just feel how heavy they are. And as the relaxation comes down around the facial muscles now, all the muscles in the facial area just begin to relax. Relaxation comes further down around the mouth now, and all the hundreds of little muscles around the mouth just start to relax, so much so that the lower jaw becomes heavy, the teeth part. Your mouth may even open up with relaxation as you continue deeper and deeper relaxed. Feel this relaxation now around your lower jaw, behind your ears, so that all the little nerve endings behind the ears just seem to relax as you continue deeper and deeper and even deeper as the sounds of the sea seem to say deeper, deeper, deeper. The relaxation goes to the back of the neck now, down around the shoulder. So much tension seems to go to our shoulders, but now you feel the shoulders just begin to relax. You can even feel them drop a bit, feel heavier, letting go. The relaxation goes to the backbone now, and as it goes down the spinal column, it seems to go out to the sides, so that every muscle, every nerve, and every fibre in your back just seems to relax. You may notice your breath becoming slower and deeper. The relaxation seems to come now to the small of your back and around the curve of your back. This warm sense of relaxation comes to the back of the thigh now and into the hollow of the knee, around the calf of the leg, around the heel, to the bottom of the foot, and each and every toe just relaxes even more as you go deeper, deeper, and even deeper, hearing the sounds of the sea as the little boat gently rocks you deeper and even deeper, calm, very peaceful, relaxed. The whole head and back area are very, very relaxed. And now we will proceed with the rest of you, starting with the throat muscles. Feel your throat muscles just start to relax. The relaxation comes down the fronts of the shoulders, down the upper arm, over the elbow, down the forearm, to the hand, as each and every finger relaxes more and more as you go deeper and deeper, deeper, even deeper. Feel the relaxation coming back to the throat muscles, down into the chest, and all the muscles and organs within the chest area just begin to relax, continuing far into the stomach area as all the muscles and organs within the stomach seem to relax. Relaxation going down now into the thighs, over the knees more and more as you continue to go deeper, deeper, and even deeper. Calm, peaceful, and very, very relaxed. I'm going to let you rest just for a moment, but when you hear my voice again, you will continue to go even deeper and deeper, calm, peaceful, and relaxed. Imagine yourself on that little white sailboat, gently swaying back and forth, drifting deeper and even deeper. And just continuing to go deeper now, I want you to leave that little sailboat now and see you and me standing at the head, beautiful flight of 10 stairs. These stairs are covered in your favourite colour of carpet. We are going to go down these stairs now as I count backwards from 10 to 0. Each numeral will take you deeper, deeper, and even deeper. Are you ready to go down these stairs with me now? Nod your head for me, please. Very well. 10. Take that first step down. 9. Deeper, deeper. 8. Way down now. 7. Deeper, even deeper. 6. Deeper, feeling very relaxed. 5. Deeper, deeper. 4. Deeper. 3. Going deeper still. 2. Deeper and deeper, feeling very calm. 1. At the next number, you will enter this beautiful place of peace and tranquility called deep, deep hypnosis. More relaxed and peaceful than you've ever known yourself to be. Is that all right with you? Nod your head, please. Wonderful. 0. 0. I'd like to speak directly to your unconscious mind now. Your conscious mind can listen in or just wander, but I'm speaking directly to your unconscious mind. You know that you can create the world that you want, the success that you want, and it starts with relaxation in your body. Imagine yourself, day to day, relaxed, confident, calm, making one decision at a time, one breath at a time. You know what you need to do. You know when you need to ask for help. You know when you're confident. Sometimes the stresses and strains of the day get in the way. Things feel important when they're just not. We can take a breath, relax, and make a choice. Notice how good it feels when you realize you only need to make one decision at a time. You only need to write one word at a time. Take one step at a time. Notice how good it feels to have your unconscious mind creating the changes it needs in order for this to happen easily and effortlessly. When you can clear all the noise, other people's expectations, physical pain, limitations, conscious and unconscious, then things start to change. Your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. The more peaceful and successful you can feel inside, the more that will show up on the outside. Life can feel very complicated, and we can break it down into simple, tiny steps. Every decision. Does this feel better or worse? Does this move me towards my goal or away? Sometimes we don't know what to aim for. I believe we're here to be happy. I know that you can be happy. Happier every day. Imagine yourself in the future, confident, calm, relaxed, successful. The right people coming into your life at the right time. Your recognition of that. Feel the excitement build when you think of your future, where you could be in 5 years' time. Your whole life could be different if you want it to be. It starts with your mind. It starts with a decision. From this moment forward, my life is improving moment by moment. The key to this is knowing that everything that happens is for you, not against you. Sometimes things feel difficult, challenging. And when we know that challenge is healthy, that it's there for us to overcome in order to create something else, that we know that challenge is there to show us that we're on the right path, then we can relax and enjoy the journey. There is never a happy ending to an unhappy journey. Enjoying the now, enjoying being you in your wonderful body, in your wonderful life, relaxing into where you are. I'm going to go quiet for a few moments while you allow your mind to wander through your life, through your body, through your thoughts, through your choices. What do you really want? Focus on the feeling that that brings up and allow images, ideas, inspiration to fall in. I'll be back to you in a couple of minutes. And as you let your mind wander, images, thoughts, ideas coming to you, notice the feeling of that improvement. What does that inspire in you? What do you need more of? And it's important to make small, tiny, easy steps rather than huge leaps of faith. What tiny incremental steps can you make every day to bring this change about? Imagine yourself easily, effortlessly taking these steps, confident in yourself, in your own abilities, seeing yourself there in the future, successful, happy. Notice how good it feels when you see this, to know that part of you has already done this work and you're just catching up. The number one thing I would like for you to take from this session, from future sessions, is to relax your body, to take a few breaths, to connect in with your unconscious mind. What is my next step? From a peaceful, successful viewpoint, will always be the right one. You build the trust in yourself. You believe the trust in your life. You enjoy what comes. And now, just notice as you return to the place where you last left your conscious mind. I'm going to wake you up now at the count of 5. At 5, you will open your eyes, bright and alert. 1, locking in all of these suggestions. 2, integrating at the deepest unconscious levels. 3, feeling those internal changes really happening, feeling that shift taking place. It's already happened. 4, knowing each time you see the colour pink, these suggestions become stronger, clearer, brighter. And 5, coming back to full awareness now, stretching back into your body. In your own time, opening your eyes, feeling good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Check in with yourself. Come back to the room. Good. So you may notice that time feels different when you're in this hypnotic state. It's almost like being asleep. Your body can rest and relax while your mind can do this work. Sometimes if you've had a bad sleep, doing some hypnosis, listening to this recording or something similar can be so refreshing. Good. So I would suggest that you take some time now to write down what came to you, any inspiration you have, any thoughts that you have. What do you need? What is my next step? Start to put that in to your diary, into what's coming. Good. So that is hypnosis. As you recognized, I said at the beginning, it's a passive process. Actually, you've been working very hard in a different way. And the more you can connect with your unconscious mind, to tune in, to work with it, the more successful that will be. So this is going to be available to listen on YouTube as a recording. As I say, you can listen to it as many times as you need to. You can even create your own one. Just record something for yourself, listen to it, affirmations, what you want, whatever feels good. You can't do it wrong. So thank you so much. I also want to tell you I've just created something called the 3 a.m. reset, which is some tips if you wake up in the middle of the night. I'm going to drop the link in to the chat and you can sign up for that. And any questions, you know where I am. Oh, thank you. I'm glad this has been good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I feel very relaxed myself. And all the techniques I'm sharing are ones that the more you use them, the less you need to use them. the more we train our body to relax and to feel good, that becomes second nature. Great. Oh, thank you. So we've done that before, but you really switched off that time. That's great. I could actually see you really drifting off there. Lovely. Wonderful. So have a lovely rest of day. I'm going to hang around for a few minutes if anyone has any questions. If not, I will see you next month on Lunchtime with Jemima. Thanks so much. Goodbye.